Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Tonight, I am going to be reacting to a game requested by Delugan. It's called Deus Ex Human Revolution, the movie made by Video Game Movies. Yes, that's the YouTube channel name. I've decided to call it Part 1 because the game is around like 4 hours long. So I'm cutting it up into 30 minutes. So this will be the first 30 minutes, part 1. And the playlist card will be at the top. Just click on it if you want to check out my future parts that will be coming out. And if you want to check out the original video as well as Video Game Movies YouTube channel, remember the links are in the description below. Okay, from what I can see here, well, in terms of the wallpaper image that I got, this character, he kind of looks like a Matrix, kind of character. It looks like someone that you would find from the Matrix, if I can say it like that. Yeah. So I don't know what kind of game this is exactly. I've never heard of it. Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've never heard of it. But yeah, let's see what happens in it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort and the public will be primed for our recall.
Montreal the city, or is there someone called Montreal? Okay.
And the clinics?
We control their purse strings. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
Okay, so far I don't know what's going on there. It seems like we're not dealing with the government. We're dealing with with private institutions, private corporations. And I think those were like the shareholders discussing something about Sarif. I don't know what Sarif is. Maybe it's a person, or maybe it's another business that's, doing something that this business is concerned about. And I think they're planning to take action or something. So yeah, okay, let's continue.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities.
Wait, she's a news anchor? Why does she look like a vampire? With her attire, she looks like a vampire, but that's interesting. Okay, what year is this? Is this like in 2050 something, or 2060 something, or 80 something? Because this looks like the far future. Really.
This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Wow, okay, so far in this future, people are wearing such interesting, you know, clothing. They kind of look like they're vampires or, you know, people from the Renaissance era, but then, you know, they're wearing very modern mixture in it, you know, especially this lady. What's her name again? I wrote it here. Dr. Reed. Yes, Dr. Reed, Megan Reed. Yeah, she really looks stylish. I wouldn't expect, you know, a scientist to look like that. I thought she would look like, you know, with a doctor's coat probably. And yeah, it's just different. She really is just, you know, wearing different things. And so is Adam. He looks like someone who's just going to a party or something. I don't know. But it's cool. It's cool. And yeah, it seems that the Sarif Industries is creating a technology that could rewrite human genetic code. Yeah, that's interesting. That's amazing. But I think people are going to abuse that power, you know. Probably in this game we're going to be seeing zombies or superhumans doing crazy stuff. Yeah, I think that's a potential technology or information that can be abused. And maybe that's why those other people in the first cinematic, you know, were discussing about what they're going to do with Sarif Industries. Yeah, okay. David Sarif, the CEO or the founder of the company. Okay, all right.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this
She's hiding something. She's hiding something.
place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms my theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
Doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Yeah, I hear what she's saying, you know, saying that this is going to help out people with their physical limitations, but I don't think it should be given to people who are healthy. I think it should be given to people who you know, have physical limitations, like through genetics, from their parents or from, you know, from like what, ecological disasters or radiation sickness, or, you know, people with abnormalities, You know, those people need the help. Those people need this genetic rewrite so that they're able to walk properly, or to use their eyes or listen with their ears. You know, let it be something used for health purposes, but not for military, like she's just saying here, or like Adam said actually, that they're going to be using it for the military. They're going to use it, rich people probably. I'm saying this, that, you know, rich people are going to be using it as well to make their own bodies enhanced and super strength and super speed, and, you know, like brains that act more like the most powerful quantum computer. You know, they're going to try to improve themselves to the point where they would become arrogant. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say there, you know, because there'll be those humans who'll be saying, I'm better, I'm superior to the normies, you know, the normal people. I deserve this amount of recognition. I deserve this power because I'm superhuman. So yeah, I have a problem. I have an issue with, you know, genetically rewriting humanity, unless if it's for medical purposes. Yeah.
Damn it! Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Okay, so they also develop weapons. Weapons probably for the government or any government. Wow. Okay, so they're not just creating, you know, advanced genetic rewriting technology. They're also creating weapons. Oof, okay.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
So they build military technology to pay for their other projects, mainly ones that deal with genetic resequencing, or, you know, recoding, or you know, repairing. Yeah, if I can say it like that. Okay. I understand that they need the money to do all that research and to develop the technology, but it's still worrisome, you know. Yeah, a company that has these different functions, you know, you don't really know where their loyalties lie exactly, because the military and the government might say, you know, the Sarif Industries has to focus on this, and then, you know, the Sarif Industries might sacrifice their other departments just to sustain the government military contracts that they have, you know. So you don't really know where they will stand, and I think the lines are going to blur, you know, with this genetic rewriting technology. You know, the government is also going to want it to probably make their own super soldiers. So yeah, I'm really worried about that.
Like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
Do these guys have some sort of relationship? Because in the beginning, when I first saw them, you know, Adam was quite close to her, you know, in her personal space. So yeah, now that I'm hearing them talk about, you know, Adam likes everybody, and she gave that face, and she, you know, kind of sighed there for a moment. Then I realized, okay, no, there's something here between these two. I think they're together. Or they used to be together. Or they are starting to be together.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard.
Wait, so they live in this building? They not only work here, but they live here? Wow.
Like you always said you were going to?
Yeah. Never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam,
What lot of things? Okay, tell us.
There's something
Good evening.
Richard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida.
Wait, what's his name? Richard? I think he said Richard, but I couldn't really hear properly. And the subtitles are so small. Yeah, I think it's Richard. Yeah.
I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised.
Okay, so the head of security and the head of IT are not seeing eye to eye. Richard and Adam. Okay.
Sarah has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites every 10 feet.
I don't care what it takes. I want Hugh Darrow in Washington by my side.
This guy's office does not look nice. What are these orbs in the on the ceiling? What is that? Why? I like the screen there and I like the floor, but then those orbs for what? Yikes.
Doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you Darrow ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Pritchard. Where's Megan? She reported in yet?
Her GP...
Pritchard, not Richard. Okay, let me write that down here. Pritchard. Okay.
implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
Well, rest in peace, scientist. Whoa, who is that? Is he like a super soldier or something? Wow, he just carried that man and threw him to the glass and he just died. Oof. Headshot. Double headshot. Man, whoever these people are, they are really just killing everybody. Everybody in this facility. Ooh, cloaking ninjas. With his dying breath, he opened the door. Oh, wow. You know, I'm starting to think that these people were, you know, sent here by those, remember that video conference call with all those people? Yeah, I think it's those guys who sent these commando units all the way here to attack the Sarif Industries. But where are the police? Where are the police in this situation? I mean, there's fires everywhere. There's these heavily armored people coming inside the facility. And it seems like even the security of this entire building is left only to Adam to, you know, do. I don't see any other... Oh yeah, wait. I did see other security officers, but they were shot by that ninja lady, you know, the one that cloaks. So yeah, okay, so our security personnel here is just that there's not many of them, and probably they're all being picked off one by that cloaking ninja lady. Yeah. I like the glass. I like the frame. It's quite nice. Yeah. I don't know why, but that just reminded me of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. With, what was his name again? General Hood or Admiral Hood. You know, he betrayed the military and then he shot the person who was serving under him in the face. And you know, all you could see as the character was, you know, this general picking out his, like his sidearm, his, you know, pistol, and then he targeted it at your head, and you know, you could only see the barrel of the gun, and then he would shoot, and then, you know, he'd be dead. So yeah, that moment right there just kind of reminded me of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah.
You need to repair that artery. My God, how thick was the glass?
That does not look like Dr. Reed. That person there.
Come on, Adam. Stay with us. Yeah, he's not going to do it like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 crack.
Prosthesis.
I love you.
Haven't you lost?
Guys, let's be honest. Does that really look like Dr. Reed to you? That person does not look like Dr. Reed. I don't know who that was, but it seems as if that's one of his old loves. You know, Adam. It's one of his old flames. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she died, or maybe they just broke up, and now he's remembering her in this situation. And you know, he has a current girlfriend who is Dr. Reed. Oh, does she know that her man is thinking about other women? Oh gosh, but it doesn't matter. She's been kidnapped, so yeah, gotta go save her.
Lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
For a second. His body can take it. Miraculous. I think we got him, Doctor. Give him the info link. Give me the telecom package.
You know, I also have to add that I kind of like this yellow, you know, color theme that they have in the game so far. Everything that I've seen so far in this game has this undertone of yellow in it. You know, I really like that. It's actually kind of good for my eyes as well. You know, with the yellow orangey kind of cool, calm color. You know, it's not very bright and vibrant and in your face. It's just very calm. Yeah, I like the yellow theme behind you know, the game environment. Like almost everywhere you would find that color, yellow or orangey kind of color. Yeah, it's nice.
Adam, it's
You see, just like the Matrix.
David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
My God. Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Oh, wow. I guess you hear about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the... Well,
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
Okay, I'm kind of worried about what's going on here. It seems to me that corporations are extremely powerful in this, future where, companies are creating and developing very advanced technologies, and they have their own private armies fighting against other corporations. Just like what we just saw with the board meeting, the video conference call where people were discussing about the Saref Industries and David Saref and what he has been developing and how they should react or proceed in whatever plan that they have. When should they do it, how should they do it, and now they've shown their cards, what they're capable of. Whoever these purists are, I think they are like a proxy for the people behind them, the people who are funding them, and it's those guys who are deciding what they should do. So yeah, this is quite interesting that it's a state within a state. This entire industry, this business, has its own police force, which is Adam. Like he has the authority here to be killing people, and he's not going to jail or he's not going to be questioned by the police. Like, we haven't even seen the police here. So yeah, it's so interesting how this company and other companies have such powerful jurisdiction, and they have the ability to kill people and get away with it, if I can say that. Yeah.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis.
What's his name again? Pritchard. Please. please. Okay, we just got here. Please. Please. Oh.
Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why not?
Pritchard has got issues. Why would you say something like that?
No, Jensen, I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican Town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis.
Mexican Town? Okay.
They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
Like, seriously. He has issues.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Are you suggesting I'm not?
Just asking the question. I was one of the ones who pulled you out of that mess. Not a memory I want to relive, and I don't have to wake up to the reminder of it every day.
I'm fine.
If you say so. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. Are you all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
Alright, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go...
I thought our priorities was to save the civilians. Or the employees, I should say. Wow, okay, David.
Oh, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open. High ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
The closer the better, I think. That way I'll be sure they stay down.
You got it. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well,
I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, guys, that was David Sarif right there. The real David Sarif, not the person that you hear on the cell phone saying human lives are at stake. No, it's not about the humans. Their number one priority is to save the data, probably also like the physical structure of the Typhoon. That's it. That's all he wants. Humans, mainly his employees, are secondary, you know, to this guy. All he wants is the Typhoon. So yeah, he is a shrewd, calculating, cold-hearted owner of this business, and you know, Adam is here working for him, doing all of these things. And you know, I'm just wondering about how is this possible that, you know, the government just allows these corporations to fight amongst each other, you know, and having the security guards go in buildings and start killing people. Okay.
Prepare for landing.
Man, he really looks like a character from the Matrix. He could be like Neo, you know, if Neo grew out his beard. Not like in the latest Matrix movie, I mean, but you know, in the times of Matrix Revelations, Matrix Revolution, and the original Matrix. Yeah, like if he grew out his beard, he would look like him, definitely.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Man, everybody knows about this Mexican town situation. Hopefully Adam gets to tell us about it as well one of these days.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Sarif to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Sarif's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there. Heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Yeah, everything seems under control. No sign of SWAT. No sign of anything.
Wait, is Adam cloaking? You know, like that ninja lady who was cloaking as well in the beginning of the game. I think Adam is also cloaking right now. Or we're just viewing through his eyes, you know. Yeah. Did you see all that snot and stuff coming out of his nose? Oh gosh, what a punch.
Richard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust Pritchard's IT expertise here. It seems like who's ever doing all of this is very, very good. Yeah. Prove me wrong, Pritchard, that I think you need to be replaced. Prove me wrong.
Pritchard out.
Access granted.
Hear that? Yo, he's fast, son. Something over there. Do not use
automated dispersal device armed.
What are you doing?
Access granted.
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
What was that? Oh wait, that's an auto turret gun. But probably, yeah, it doesn't sense him because he's cloaked. Lucky, very lucky.
Step away from the console, now!
Help me!
Son of a bitch! Richard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Sarif, now.
Okay guys, that was Deus Ex Human Revolution, the movie, part 1 by Video Game Movies. Yeah, this game is interesting. They're dealing with human evolution, but artificial evolution, I should say, not naturally occurring. I'm not really for it, you know, artificial enhancing our DNA, our biology, you know, making us stronger, making us think faster, making us do things that the human body probably was not really built to do. I do support it for its medical reasons, like for people who do need it because of medical conditions that they have. I agree with that 100%. The purists, no, I don't agree with them. I don't agree with their methods. I agree with how they're doing their activities that are supposed to be against those who want humanity to have, you know, choices in how to improve their bodies and stuff like that. I don't agree with their methods. I still think that they are a proxy of a far larger corporation that wants to steal information and you know, technologies from Sarif Industries. David Sarif, he is a shrewd businessman who acts in a particular way in front of his employees, but then in actual truth he is a very cold-hearted person, probably, you know, like a calculative CEO. He's focusing on the money, and he's not really focusing on his employees, I should say. But yeah, I don't think there was any way for any of them to stop those super soldiers, especially Adam himself. You know, he was really pushed, he was beaten down, he was shot in the face, I think, and somehow he still made it. And you know, they've upgraded him with new arms and visors that come down. I don't know where does it come from exactly, but you know, they just come down on his face, so that was also kind of cool. Yeah, what's her name again? Dr. Reed. She had something to tell Adam, but she never got the chance to doing it. I think she is an informant for the opposing conglomerates, you know, the opposing businesses wanting to take information from the company, Sarif Industries. So yeah, there's still something that Dr. Reed had to say. Frank and Adam, really, these two, they're like they're like brothers, but you know, they're always arguing with one another. So yeah, it's quite an interesting relationship dynamic that they have. And yeah, like I said before, I think the purists are being controlled by another business. They're not really, you know, here to fight for a pure humanity. They're here just simply because they're being paid by, you know, people who want to cause harm and destruction in this Sarif Industries. Yes, Sarif Industries. Sorry guys, I'm always forgetting that's what it's called, Sarif Industries. Yeah, but guys, I guess that's it. That's it for tonight. This has been quite interesting, quite fun. Can't wait for part 2. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as Video Game Movies YouTube channel, remember the links are in the description below. If you want to check out my previous reactions, well, not my previous reactions, my future reactions my future reactions to Deus Ex Human Revolution, remember that the playlist card is going to be at the top. Remember to give me a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you next week Friday. Okay, bye bye.